Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Welcome. Heat Lakers on HOTMIC coming up probably right after this commercial. Lakers starting Dennis Schroeder, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Wesley Matthews, Markieff Morris, and Andre Drummond. The Heat going with Victor Oladipo, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Trevor Ariza, Bam Adebayo. Lakers obviously missing a whole lot of guys with AD and LeBron still out with injury. Kyle Kuzma, relatively late scratch due to injury. Horton Tucker getting suspended a game for his role in the minor dust-up against Toronto. But, Miami favored by 9.5 tonight, obviously. The clear favorites at home. I still expect the Lakers to be competitive tonight. They're still sliding down those Western Conference standings, trying to stay afloat until, the troops can really come back. So on a national TV game like this, I'd expect them to put up a good fight, even though ultimately, obviously, the Heat should be in pretty good shape to win this one. Well, it looks like Andre Drummond getting the nod for the Lakers tonight. Appreciate you guys joining me on HOTMIC. Again, Hot MIC in the App Store, code SCOUT. All caps. We got a $100 giveaway tonight. You can come play the trivia on there. Just make sure you submit your answers for a chance to win $100. Just play along in your app as I'm doing right now. Just make sure you answer all the questions as they come in. And appreciate you guys joining me on HOTMIC. A NBA Finals rematch with vastly different looking teams, although the Heat playing really good basketball, getting back to their brand. Trevor Ariza has been a good midseason pickup for them, high-level defender. So we see Eric Spoelstra's ATO was to try to get Ariza a little shot off a quick pin in there. Lakers do a pretty good job defending it, and then Ariza gets behind the defense. Nice left-hand finish on the dive by him. We'll see what the Lakers come out with for their first play from Frank Vogel. Looks like a little wedge. We call that wedge action into a high pick and roll. Schroeder and Drummond rolling hard with KCP by himself on the backside as Butler flies him off the three. KCP, nice one dribble pull up, stepping in, knocking down that mid-range jumper. Bam almost plays functionally as the Heat's point guard. He's got Oladipo with him, but Bam, like Jokic, is going to dictate pretty much everything Miami does, bring the ball up a ton. Went right into that clear side dribble handoff for Trevor Ariza, which tough guard when you've got, again, that corner empty and guys coming off, getting downhill, getting right to their strong right hand to the basket. Bam, one of the best dribble handoff guys in the entire NBA. Just a phenomenal high IQ passing big who can pass, dribble, shoot from mid-range at least. Still trying to push that out better to the three, but tremendous young player. So Ariza knocks down both. Let's see if the Lakers go back to that same set. Looks like it to start at least, unless this is the second action. Yeah, same action there. But little pinch in on Markieff Morris to the corner. Drummond posting up. He had Duncan Robinson somehow switched onto him, but Drummond's going to get pushed out of bounds a little too easily there. Still obviously trying to get his timing and rhythm back as he makes, I believe, his second appearance for the Lakers. Schroeder picking up Oladipo. See Duncan Robinson flying off and Ariza handoff. KCP is going to take the challenge, trying to chase him around. Back cut by Oladipo, who finds Bam in that short corner for an open jumper. That is around his range as he knocks down that open 17-footer. You see Drummond playing in that post, which is what a lot of teams don't do anymore, but he's still a guy that'll go down there occasionally. Question is, can he give the Lakers high percentage offense down there? Remains to be seen, but they'll definitely need it tonight as he whips it to Wesley Matthews, who will still guard it pretty tightly, but big three there by Wes to start. Little pistol action. Oladipo loves to play out of that as he's going to get fouled hard by Matthews, who helps him up as they got a little mixed up on the pistol coverage. Oladipo likes to throw that ball ahead and get it back. A lot of guys dribble off that, but they play some good games. The Lakers do with the throw ahead option out of pistol set. Oladipo, coming off his best game as a member of the Heat, said that he pretty much has one leg much stronger than the other and still really bouncing back from the injuries he's had. But the Heat get a good look at him for the rest of the season to see if they want to make him a part of the core. There's this elbow triple away play they love for KCP. It's got Drummond diving hard to the rim, and he's wide open. Took a while to get the ball there, and finally comes up with it. Nice, strong pound dribble and explode up. That is what he can bring for you, certainly, that roll gravity and ability to finish strong at the basket as the Heat swing it in early offense. Trevor Ariza throw some of those wild shots up, but did a good job getting some body contact from Drummond there. Great explosive. You see just simple drop step, pound dribble by Drummond to explode up at the rim there. Again, HOTMIC app, promo code SCOUT. If you're watching on YouTube or anywhere else, you'd be 30, 40 seconds behind. Come on HOTMIC so you can be eligible to win the $100 prize tonight and be live, hear my call, synced up with your TV at home. Ariza knocking down his free throws early. 10-7 Miami, 9:35 to go in the first. Here we'll see same set again. Vogel, something works, likes to run it again typically. Lakers, their Heat game plan, looks like, was to switch Bam onto KCP coming off that triple. That should count, I would think. No? Wow. Drummond interfered. I thought he... What happened? Let's see. Yes, he touched the rim. I don't think he touched the ball, but Jimmy Butler, little double ball screen there. Bam rolling, Duncan behind. Well defended there by the Lakers. You see switching the off-ball stuff. Markieff Morris keeps jumping for some reason on Trevor Ariza, who gets to the basket again, misses the dunk, but Bam, great job following it up right to the rim, and Ariza's doing a good job attacking the basket early against the seemingly immobile Markieff Morris. And Miami, I believe, should have 12 now. Stagger away here for KCP coming off, firing the three. Good execution off three. I thought, did that Heat basket get waved off too? Feels like they. There you go. Finally gave it to him. Bam's got Schroeder switched onto him. We'll see if Drummond comes to double. He does. Heat move the ball. Duncan Robinson, slot three. Good ball movement by Miami. You come and double them, you're probably going to be in trouble because they got a lot of shooting, whether it's Robinson or Hero off the bench, Dragic as well. KCP, that same set again. Stagger this time misses the running left-hand hook. Bam pushing, great extra pass by Duncan. Ariza, sidestep three is a little bit off, but Bam, man, go get the ball. Just kind of stood there watching, but Miami's going to come up with it anyway, as Oladipo wants Bam to come set it for him, but throws it away. Markieff Morris, good job being in the pocket there. KCP transition three is off. Markieff gets a good tip edit, but misses. 15-10 Heat over 4 minutes into the first quarter here as Jimmy kind of easing his way into the game, but he's going to drive and finish. Strong finish over Wesley Matthews. Left hand, tough bucket and one for Jimmy Butler. Kind of likes to ease his way into games a little bit, let everybody else get going so that he has the most juice for that fourth quarter. But definitely one of the most complete all-around players still in the league today. Jimmy makes it a three-point play. One of the best coaches in the league right there, and Eric Spoelstra. Schroeder, simple action there. Looked like he just kind of faked dribbling towards that wing for a pistol type action and got to the rim for a layup, just blew the finish. And Lakers probably not thrilled with this start, giving up 18 points in 4.5 minutes to Miami. Without Bron and AD, they kind of have to keep these games around that 100, 110 mark if they want to have a chance. They can't get into a real 130 something sprint without Bron and AD. So Oladipo knocks down the first. And we've got a timeout. So again, if you're on YouTube, you've got a chance right now. HOTMIC in the App Store or hotmic.io. Just use the code SCOUT in all caps. Download the free HOTMIC app. Come on over. We've got a live chat. We've got, again, the $100 cash giveaway tonight that you get just by winning our trivia contest. Just make sure you're answering all the questions that come up on your screen. Points scored by the Heat in the first. Yeah, I'm going to go over 27.5 now. I don't know if I missed that one at first, but if my answer counts, hopefully that's still valid. Make sure you submit your answers as well, and if you got any questions, feel free to send them in our HOTMIC chat room. All right, welcome back. HOTMIC app 19-10. Heat off to a big early lead as Oladipo knocks down the second and put them up 20-10, 7:30 to go in the first. Let's see what the Lakers have coming out of the timeout. They're going to zipper screen for KCP, who's being held by Duncan Robinson, who does not agree with the call at all, but early foul called on Duncan Robinson there, and the Lakers will take it out on the side. HOTMIC app, promo code SCOUT. Download that for free. $100 cash giveaway tonight. KCP, Drummond pick and roll. Ball is skipped to Matthews in the corner. There's Drummond with a deep seal. Goes to that left shoulder hook. That's his move in the post. Good deep seal by Drummond, and that is the dynamic he brings to the Lakers. 7:05, we should get an Eric Spoelstra ATO here. Little double side pick and roll for Jimmy Butler. Lakers did a pretty good job. Now Bam's going to go into two-man game with Duncan Robinson, who gets trapped, hits Bam on the roll, misses a pretty easy finish. Drummond tapped out of bounds, though, so the Heat will get it on the baseline. Again, for that cash giveaway, all you got to do is download the free HOTMIC app, HOTMIC in the App Store. Use the code SCOUT, all caps. We've got a live trivia contest going on there tonight, and the winner will win $100 cash, period. Great defense by Drummond there, knocking the ball away. Now we've got transition point Drummond. Great pass to KCP. He can do that a little bit. Sometimes gets a little too out of control, but he's got pretty good improved ball skills over the years. Will play a little point Drummond in transition, maybe a little more than you'd like, but great job there as Duncan Robinson plays games coming off that stagger. Hits Bam in that pocket, but Trevor Ariza couldn't hold on to it in the corner. You see there, this is kind of the energy that the Lakers are hoping Andre Drummond will bring them, as Oladipo tried to take a charge on him there. Wesley Matthews off the handoff. Nice rhythm three. Good dribble handoff by Schroeder there. And the Lakers just like that. Right back in it. 17-20 Heat lead. 6:10 to go in the first as Jimmy gets the switch. Now he's going to go to the post as the Lakers get called for illegal defense there. So the Heat will get a technical free throw. Again, 100% free if you want to get synced up and hear me call this game live, as well as plenty others the rest of the season. Just download the free HOTMIC app, hotmic.io, using the code SCOUT, all caps, or just click the link in my last tweet to join the room instantly. We've got a live chat over there where I'm happy to answer any of your questions. And also, again, if you're watching on Periscope or Twitter and YouTube, you'll be 30, 40 seconds behind. But if you come and download the app, you'll be synced up live, so you can hear my call synced up with your TV. HOTMIC app. You see Jimmy Butler with a little animated discussion. Quinn on the bench. Goran Dragic in now with Caruso matched up on him. Bam, tried a little fake dribble handoff there. Well defended by Drummond, who gets aggressive, trapping Duncan Robinson, forcing a turnover too. Pretty terrible transition pass by Schroeder. Lucky to keep it alive as Drummond's going to catch the ball in that trail spot and throw up a wild shot that was going to stay with the Lakers. Frank Vogel thought there was a foul and was going to let the refs know. So you see Caruso calling out fist. Drummond, nice pass to the corner. Had the double on him with Robinson switched. What happened? Caruso gets downhill, finds Markieff in the corner. Did you accept the call? No, you didn't accept the call. You have to turn off the thing that sends calls to junk or whatever. Turn off the thing that sends unknown callers to the trash so that it can connect you. Drummond, nice little stretch there. 21-19 Heat. Apologize, had a little fiance issue, but all good now. No, it's not all good. All right, let me take a quick pause for the commercial. Be right back with you guys. You have to turn off the thing that silences.
Okay, but I didn't get any calls.
I know. Go to Bam at the elbow. Drummond tries to take a charge. Bam, though, is going to miss the finish. Anyway, at the rim, Caruso pushing in transition. Got a little pistol action there. KCP coming off the step up. As you see, Drummond clearly going for his offense, trying to play bully ball. Ends up drawing two defenders and making a great pass. Again, you see that higher IQ player than people think, finding Caruso on the cut as Dragic is going to get a non-shooting foul there as he felt Caruso on him. Not sure if they're in the penalty yet, but he's not going to get 3 free throws because kind of just threw his hands up as he felt the defender's contact before the screen. And it looks like they are in the bonus already, so he'll get 2 free throws from the savvy veteran. You see Ben McLemore making his debut for the Lakers, number 7 right there, sharpshooter from Houston. (22-21) Heat, 4:30 to go. McLemore looks like he's a little confused about what this play was supposed to be, but it is for him coming off a flare there. Didn't really execute it well. KCP dribbles to his left for a mid-range jumper. Drummond doing some work on the offensive glass, as he loves to do, But the Heat come up with it, and you see point bam now handling out of the delay type action. Hero was open for a second, slipping to the rim, but now Dragic is going to put it down with Caruso being pretty aggressive as Dragic maneuvers through anyway into the paint, and Hero with Markieff Morris on him. Caruso does a good job showing help as well. Good rebound, good defensive possession by the Lakers there. Caruso picked up by Oladipo. Markieff Morris has Dragic on him. Gets two on him in the post as Dragic got in the front. Ball movement finds McLemore. Didn't take the three, but finds Drummond, who's had the smaller Oladipo on him, but got kind of small with the ball there. Lost it. He looks a little winded, like he's going to need a sub very soon here as Dragic throws his shoulder into McLemore, but he's going to miss the finish, and the ball's going to stay here, though, with the Heat. Ariza, good job coming over to help, and you see again, Drummond just kind of got a little small on that take. Caron Butler helping out Oladipo there. Tough juice, former Wizards great. And he was a great player. Dragic knocks it down and put the Heat back up 3:20 to go here in the first. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to submit them in the HOTMIC chat room. I'm happy to answer anything on there. Alfonso McKinney comes on in. And we've got, again, a chance to win $100 tonight by winning the trivia contest on HOTMIC. Harrell in the game now, trying to post up Bielitsa. We always have trouble with his name, but another midseason acquisition, trade deadline acquisition for the Heat. Solid, super sharp shooting stretch four. Trevor Ariza is going to switch on to Harrell, thinking he can do a better job trying to front the post. But can he guard pick and rolls here? He's going to get aggressive, trap Caruso. Good job by Caruso stepping through, and good active hands by the Heat. Force a deflection, and they are off to the races as Oladipo going up with the wrong-legged finish is going to get fouled and get 2 free throws. Been a nice job being aggressive, and that's not good to see. Gentlemen already going back to the locker room. Hopefully just maintenance from already being a little banged up. That was a long stretch, longer than I expected for him in the starting lineup tonight. Good start from Oladipo. Aggressive, getting to the line often early. Quick pin for McLemore, there, as Caruso is going to find KCP on the backside. Sharp shooter. Great find from Caruso. Having to play a lot more point guard than he did last year with Rondo. Doing a nice job off the bench there as Dragic's going to find the Poppin Bielitsa, who puts it down. Good closeout by the Lakers to at least get Hero off the three. Good defense there to make it a tougher shot and also a lower value shot. Cleared side here for Caruso. Turning the corner, finds McKinney for the corner three. Harrell somehow comes up with it. McLemore in and out on the three. There's Dragic, little hezzy dribble on Caruso. Hero going to play high pick and pop with Bielitsa. As Dragic in and out on a three. Caruso keeps it alive just barely. 150 to go in the first here. Heat 2-point lead. McKinney's attacking the baseline. KCP with the corner drift. Stepped out of bounds. McKinney did. Nothing.
He was completing 2 orders at once, and then it shut my order off when he completed the other one. So then he never has an address again. Then he's coming back.
That's good.
I already gave him that rating.
Rachel. Ooh. Scud missile by Ben McLemore there. As Dragic, that behind the back scoop he loves. 31-24. Tough finish from the veteran. Pistol again. And the Lakers, Harrell wants it in the post against Jimmy Butler, who's not going to back down from any challenge, but the Heat will get called for an illegal defense there. Second one on each team of the quarter. McLemore knocks down the technical free throw. (31-25) Heat, 54 seconds to go in the first. They're going to zipper up Schroeder, go right into a high ball screen with McKinney. The Schroeder's going to get downhill, dump it off for Harrell, but pass was a little bit off. Butler now's got it in transition, finds Dragic. He's going to jab, get McKinney up in the air and attack and get hammered by Caruso's. It's kind of mass confusion down there. Heck of a collision. Might be straight up, but you can't jump and make contact like that with a guy who's up to finish in the paint. Yeah, I think he's straight up, but you clocked him in the head with your feet. It's still a foul. It's a little awkward. Again, if you want a chance to win $100 tonight, just come win the trivia contest on the HOTMIC app. Schroeder trail DHO Wesley Matthews, a little bit short on the three, but Harrell doing work on the offensive glass. Great tip in and well timed too, because it gives the Lakers a 2-for-1 5-second differential, so the Heat will take their time here, but the Lakers should have time to get off a decent shot at the end of the quarter. As Harrell's got to be careful not stand in the paint right there, but Dragic, yeah, I was going to say, tried to ghost screen that, tried to basically slip out of it, but ended up kind of extending his foot a little bit so that he tripped Wesley Matthews right there, kind of ended up accidentally tackling him, so agreed with that call. He was trying to just slip out of it quickly, but when you're doing that, you do have to be very careful to not make contact with the defender, because if you do, you probably didn't give him a step like there and end up with an offensive foul as Schroeder gets a lot of contact but misses the lefty finish. 32-27 Miami after one here in Miami, on the HOTMIC app. Download it for free, HOTMIC in the App Store, code SCOUT, all caps, or click on my last tweet to join the live watch party on there and live chat with us. Appreciate you guys joining. I'll be right back after this commercial. Got a cat cameo. Mark asked, what do you think Schroeder is worth? I'd say like 15, 16 million a year, maybe. Not the 20 that he's been offered or more than that he apparently thinks he's worth. But, personally, I'd feel comfortable giving him a, 3-year, 45 million or so, 3 years, 50 maybe. Any more than that, I think, is playing with fire. Just good player, but not really battle tested in the playoffs and volatile temper at times. And certainly not the kind of leader, true point guard that Rondo was. Great set there by Vogel. Wish they got something better out of it because that was really well designed as Harrell's going to get block and foul on the finish. To see Drummond back. 32-27. The Heat, 11:48 to go. Harrell's going to get 2 free throws. Owen said, hey, Owen, appreciate you joining. Do you think Tyler Hero deserves to be a starter? He's certainly a starting caliber player. I love his game, but I understand with Oladipo there, I guess you're choosing between him and Duncan Robinson, so they like the impact that Hero can have as a scorer off the bench, and Duncan a little bit more of a pure shooter. So that's why he's in the starting lineup, but I think they both are very capable and, can both play that role pretty well. But big fan of Hero's game overall. As Iguodala, here's Miami's ATO, little pin down play for Nemanja. Butler sending that screen. Nemanja putting it down to try to get downhill. Iguodala contested three is way off. Schroeder picked up by Butler is going to play side drag with Harrell. Heat doing a lot of trapping, a lot of kind of aggressive pick and roll coverage from them, more than you see typically in today's NBA. The Lakers actually did a lot of that last season as Hero's going to get the loose ball and find Jimmy Butler on the trail, who finishes with that left hand. Great job running the floor by Jimmy. 34-28. Heat, 11 minutes to go in the second. Pistol action again. Schroeder gets Dragic switched. Trap again. They got to hit the roll against that trap. That's what's open. They got to get it to the big instead of just moving it weak side. Make Miami pay. You see Matthews popping that time against the trap. Gives him a relatively open three, but misses off as Dragic penetrates in transition. Nemanja trying to post up there, but he's got to get out of the paint. As Jimmy Butler is going to hand it off to Hero. Tries to turn the corner, attacking middle. Nemanja doing a little too much dribbling. I think they'd like to see him take some of these open looks that he's had. McLemore's had a rough first few minutes as a Laker. Again, make sure you're answering all the trivia questions as they come up for a chance to win $100 cash tonight. Jimmy Butler off the handoff hits a corner three. Seems to make them, when they count, when it really matters in the playoffs, becomes a much better three-point shooter. Kind of impromptu trap there. Looking like they're just not really respecting McKinney's game. It was a late call there, but Iguodala, I guess, seems to acknowledge that he slapped him pretty good. $10:05 to go in the second. 37-28 Heat. Harrell isolated on that left block. Is going to go to work on Iguodala. Nemanja's got to get out of the paint as Hero comes to double. That was ticky-tack foul call. A little Iverson cut loop over the top for Schroeder. As McKinney kind of playing like a four-man tonight. Definitely not what he's used to, but with the Lakers very undermanned. Everybody having to kind of play a little out of position at times. Schroeder loses it in the paint. He's got to be better, especially in games like this. Did Dragic just throw that in? He just made that. He's trying to throw the lob. I'm pretty sure he's going to get credited for the basket there as he looks into that one. Little delay action there. Schroeder again, just not hitting that roll, which is, again, what's open against the trap. Seeing his lack of IQ that Rondo had, his hero knows he made a mistake there by being too aggressive on the closeout and is going to foul Wesley Matthews on the pump fake. Ooh, that's also kind of basket interference because Butler did what Drummond did earlier in terms of touching the brim, but some fans hate that foul call. But if you jump for a shot fake with a shooter still on the ground, you're more than likely going to get called for a foul. Be the second jumper. Don't jump until they jump. Only thing I wasn't sure about is if Wes was behind the three-point line, but looks like he was, so he'll get 3 free throws. Again, free HOTMIC app. HOTMIC, code SCOUT, all caps. Matthews makes all 3 to give the Lakers a 31-39. Schroeder flopping away, but he's going to get a charge on Dragic there. Kind of in disbelief. Tried to take the first one there, and he's just flailing around. And nice job by Schroeder finding Harrell working underneath in that dunker spot on the poor pick and roll coverage there. Schroeder was wide open coming off to the middle, which made Harrell's man go to help and left him wide open. Dragic, the kick out 3 is off. Not great rhythm on that shot. 39-33 Heat. 8:40 to go here in the second. They're going to go same action, targeting Bjelica in the high pick and roll. McLemore's got to move that quicker. A little too slow, so finds Matthews late in the corner. Schroeder going to play step up again, going at Bjelica. Little mid-range pull up from the short corners off. Tyler Hero open 3, transition off again. Harrell, good strong rebound. Got a little helter-skelter basketball here. Schroeder, great changing directions, but misses the easy part. Everybody in this game right now seems a little winded, a little bit too tired as Hero hits the spot-up 3 to make it 42-33. And we'll be right back after this much-needed timeout because everybody was tired like Owen Benjamin. Appreciate you guys joining on HOTMIC. We'll be right back after this commercial. All right, welcome back. Lakers out of the timeout. Little rip screen, diagonal back pick for Harrell. Jimmy Butler steps right in front and says, "Give me that." Miami putting their foot down here a little bit. Schroeder gambling too much, and Jimmy feels him trying to pull the chair, just spins right off and gets a layup out of it. Too easy. Schroeder handoff to Wesley Matthews. Nice, strong left-handed drive by the veteran. Looked a lot younger there. Good take. 35-44 Heat. 7:20 to go in the second. You see Oladipo and Bam getting ready to come back in for Miami. So the fact that they've done this well with them on the bench, pretty good sign for them. Dragic trying to call Jimmy back up, but now, I'll play a little double with Nemanja, who pops for a wide open three from the top. He's got to hit those. Can't miss short on one that open. KCP, this is the guy they're definitely targeting defensively. Little crossover, side step back three. Tough shot by KCP and a big bucket to bring the Lakers back within 6. Good rescreen there by Iguodala. Gets in the pocket. Extra pass. Beautiful basketball to Tyler Hero. Nice job by the Heat. Iguodala, Jimmy, both those guys kind of, play as like 5 men sometimes. They can roll and set screens, and they get the ball in that pocket, and as smart as anybody in the league making that extra pass out of those short roll situations. Markieff Morris got a little mid-range game to him. Nemanja is going to set that side pick and pop. Good switch, late switch there from the Lakers, but it does leave Harrell matched up on Jimmy. Hero was free for a second, but Markieff Morris going to switch onto him as Hero misses the step back. KCP in transition, thinking about it again, but not going to take this one. Markieff sweep through drive on Jimmy Butler, tried to pull the chair as well. Tough spin post move for Markieff Morris. Just like that, it's a 5-point game again. Back and forth, 47-42. Heat lead. Again, if you're watching on YouTube or anywhere else, you'll be 30, 40 seconds behind. So come and download the free HOTMIC app, HOTMIC in the App Store. Use the code SCOUT. We've got a live chat over there and a chance to win $100 cash by playing along with the trivia contest on there tonight. Again, every question you see come up, just make sure to submit your answer in time. Not like me, who's already missed at least one question. But you submit all those and do pretty well, you got a chance to win outright or share the $100 prize with another winner. So good luck. Tyler Hero's got 9, Dragic 8 off the bench. Jimmy Butler 11, Oladipo and Ariza 6 each for the Heat in the starting lineup. Wesley Matthews got 11. Big game from him so far. 13 for KCP, carrying the Lakers offense. Drummond, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Great activity from him in his 8:40. All in the first, I believe. All right, hasn't got back in, I don't think. Schroeder scoreless, but does have 6 assists. And then off the bench, they've got Harrell giving them good activity, 5 points, 4 rebounds. McKinney giving them what's it called? Shoot, club trillion or whatever. Is that what it's called? Straight zeros across his box score so far in 7 minutes and 23 seconds. Is Nassim Pedrad Chad? She's playing like a 15-year-old boy. Interesting. Check around the league real quick. Cavs Thunder tied at 38 after one. Not much defense being played there. Bulls up 64-51 over the Raptors at halftime. And I believe that's all we got going on right now. We've got a 9 p.m. start coming up, Bucks and Mavericks, and then 3 games at 10. Suns, Clippers, Pistons, Kings, and Blazers, Jazz. Should be pretty good ones later. See, Oladipo's kind of the other point guard, the facto point guard, when Bam is not bringing it up, and he's going to Euro step and long stride finish in the paint. Nice take by Vic, who, building off his best game of the season for the Heat, has come out aggressive and strong with 8 points so far. Good job switching on to KCP on that dribble handoff. Schroeder pick and pop with Morris. Knocks down the open three. Big theme for the Lakers is getting some threes with, obviously, this unit and missing a lot of guys tonight. They're one of the worst in the league getting threes to begin with. I believe bottom 3, not great percentage-wise either. So they usually get beat in the three-point battle pretty strongly. So when Markieff Morris, KCP, Wesley Matthews able to give them some threes, that's important for them because they don't generate a ton of great looks. Rachel. Lakers really trying to run that trail handoff play a lot. Looks like obviously they, playing with a herky-jerky lineup that hasn't gotten to practice much. I'm sure McLemore barely knows any of their plays just yet. So a little simple action there, but Heat doing a pretty good job switching those pretty easy when you have, just guard to guard. Handoffs are an easy switch generally. Drummond not typically a terrific free throw shooter. But he does make the second to make it a one-possession game, 49-46 Heat. Duncan Robinson limited off the dribble, so not much of a mismatch there. There it is, though, with Bam against Schroeder. Drummond, good job coming over, and Oladipo traveled. Good job by, I believe it was KCP, stunting in that passing lane, taking away the extra pass Oladipo was looking to make, which made him kind of double tap and get called for the travel. Little delay action here. Drummond handoff to KCP. Whew, it's going to spin off, and wow, tough finish. Tough underhand scoop finish off the glass by KCP, who's balling out without Braun tonight. Schroeder doing a good job putting some ball pressure on Oladipo's. Got to be careful with a lot of traffic in there. Going to hit Bam, who's uncovered, but not going to look at the basket. Kind of weak screens, weak execution here for Miami's. Duncan Robinson gets a contested 3. Good defense by the Lakers. 49-48. And McLemore is going to get fouled shooting a 3. So the Lakers likely going to take the lead here. Man, that's a heck of a finish. Tie ball game, 49-all, 3:42 to go in the second. HOTMIC app, promo code SHOUT. McLemore knocks them all down, gives the Lakers a 2-point lead, 3:40 to go in the second. I like the Lakers picking up full court. Oladipo, not really a true point guard. Again, Dragic really is the only true point guard on the team. So taking a lot out of them, really making them work, trying to get the ball down the court. Schroeder, takes a lot out of him to do that full court too, but definitely something that gives you a little advantage playing against the Heat when they don't really have point guards. Somebody get a tech? Or somebody bleeding? What happened here? I think somebody's bleeding. Let's see. Oladipo, the DeMatha, Maryland native, former Indiana star, number 2 overall pick in the famous Anthony Bennett draft, picked before Otto Porter. Nice stagger play there. Tyler Hero, I thought had a 3 coming off, but instead he's going to, oh man, almost got stuck jumping on Drummond, but he's going to get the late foul call. Yeah, that's a foul. Got the ball first, but then got too much of his hand. That's one of those, the hand's part of the ball, but, if you rake the guy after touching the ball, it doesn't, give you full authority to slap like that. But there is some disagreement on that. His Hero, see, looking for point number 10. He's going to get it. Lakers still up 1. Drummond short second quarter stint, getting in foul trouble. Markieff Morris open threes, short, inconsistent out there at best at this point in his career. Schroeder, shaking. Hero off of him, finds Harrell, who's going to get fouled and emphatically miss the after the play dunk. Harrell knocks down both, put the Lakers up 3. Told you they'd battle tonight. Told you it'd be a competitive game. It was a use it or lose it timeout, so I think. Or did they? Or was that just, again, for blood or whatever? Let's see. What's going on here? Doesn't look like a timeout. Thought maybe the Lakers had one of those timeouts that if you don't take it, you get charged anyway, right under 3 minutes. But instead, I don't really know what's going on. Be nice. Oh, Oladipo's bleeding again. Maybe save them having to use that timeout. Interesting. Oladipo might need to go back and get that stitched up or something, because your finger bleeding like that, I don't know, usually isn't going to close up very quickly, I wouldn't think. He's going to sit down here for at least a little bit. Dragic finds Bam around that pinch post, goes into that two-man game, triangle type action. Great pocket pass by Dragic, getting to that middle and hitting Bam on the cleared out roll. Perfect execution of that pinch post two-man game. Not as good execution there of a similar concept attempted by the Lakers. As Heat now look like doing a little more switching, a little less aggressive with the traps and all that, since the Lakers have figured that out reasonably well. KCP foot on the line. Markieff Morris keeping it alive. Wow. Wild basketball. And man, Harrell, I thought Ariza almost blocked the ball, but going to take a hard fall and get fouled as Harrell and Ariza, I think, goofing off mostly. It's a little dangerous play, but certainly nothing wasn't disrespectful or intentionally dangerous. Harrell's always had a nice touch on his free throws. Made 4 out of 5, I believe, so far tonight. Not one in and out. Pistol type action. That time they put Jimmy in it. Got Schroeder switched onto him. Now wants the side cleared, but Bam's going to come set one. I would have isolated Jimmy against Schroeder there, but what do I know? I guess Bam popping an open elbow jumper works too. And we got a tie game again, 54 all. A lot of pistol being run by both teams. You can see here. It's Markieff. Ooh, wow, risky cross-court pass to Matthews, who is way off. He's had a couple of missiles this game. Dragic, want to keep him to his right hand ideally, but it's pretty damn good with both. See Bam really good in that mid-range area, elevating for his shot. Jimmy misses. A pretty easy putback as Schroeder is going to dance with it a little. He loves to kind of get some space, get a live dribble when he has a mismatch like that. As Harrell doing work on the glass, but missed the bunny. And telling Dragic to run since he had a lane. Good job by Matthews getting on the floor. Get that loose ball. As, again, everybody looks a little winded. A lot of guys playing more minutes probably than they're used to, especially for the Lakers tonight. Heat always have a pretty tight rotation. Really only play like 8 guys typically. This Morris, man, ugly basketball. It looked like it was off his legs. I missed another question. Damn it. Cat cameo. Dragic misses the floater. Lakers going to concede the final possession to the Heat, but try to milk it down here. 6-second difference, so try to run as much clock as possible to make it hard for the Heat coming back down as Schroeder attacks. Great downhill drive on the reject dribble to find Harrell in that dunker spot. Left Miami a little bit more time than you'd like, but you do that for an easy look like that, especially if you can steal it like that, and the Heat not playing any defense, going to give Schroeder a wide open look from half court, but a little lazy basketball there. Miami, low effort to end that quarter. You see, that's why you put Harrell in the dunker spot. You got guards like Schroeder that can get by one defender pretty easily, and then somebody's got to step up and help, and that's when the big's wide open for that dump off and finish. Appreciate you guys joining me on Hot Mic. Again, if you're on YouTube or anywhere else, be 30, 40 seconds behind. So just download the free Hot Mic app right now. Do it at halftime. Hot MIC in the App Store. Scout, all caps, is the promo code. Again, 100% free. Come join and join our live watch party with a chance to win $100 tonight. I'll take a pause for halftime and be back with you guys for the start of the second half. Back, second half, about to get going here, and what's been a surprisingly super competitive first half. Well, not that surprisingly, if you listen to me pregame, where I said I thought the plus 9.5 spread was a little ridiculous for the Heat. So even though I do think they'll probably pull this one out, Lakers going to compete in a national TV game in Miami. They're locked in. LeBron's got the right culture there. Obviously, they're not going out and uh, getting wasted in South Beach. They know the importance of every single game. Drummond catches on the block, goes to work, gets fouled, playing with good force down there. Real 5-man. Appreciate the kind words, Christian. So if you can, take just 30 seconds for me. Come on over to the free HOTMIC app. I'd really appreciate that. Again, it's just HOTMIC in the App Store. Use the code SCOUT, all caps. I get a little something when you sign up, and you get cool perks like the chance to win $100 from tonight's HOTMIC live trivia that's been going on all game, and you'll hear me call plenty of games the rest of the season, including the playoffs, on there. So come get synced up live instead of being 30, 40 seconds behind on YouTube. I'd really appreciate it. Tried to run a little pinch-in play for Duncan Robinson there. Looked like the Lakers were pretty in tune, alert to it. Duncan Robinson gets trapped, but finds Bam, who's going to knock down that elbow jumper he's been money from tonight. Good pace by the Lakers, getting into their stuff early. Finally, man, that was the look I was saying was open all night, but Schroeder probably needed to lob that one up because Jimmy Butler did a great job being the low man, rotating over to take that bounce pass away. If Schroeder had kind of flung it up there, left it up real high for Drummond, that would have been a lob dunk. Still a good action, but great defense by one of the best to do it in Jimmy Butler. Little flex action, side out of bounds, screen the screener. Victor Oladipo for 3 off the pin downs, way short. Andre Drummond's going to come up with it and smartly hand it to Schroeder. Set a step up in transition. You see Miami really coming in to help, aggressive, and Schroeder stepped on the baseline. So looks like both teams trying to ramp up the aggression a little bit to start this half. 58-56. Lakers, 10:52 to go in the third. They got a live chat over there on the HOTMIC too. If you got any questions, feel free to submit them in the HOTMIC chat room. I'm happy to answer as many as I can on air. Jimmy Butler step up, gets to his spot in the mid-range. That is kind of his money area. Doesn't miss too many of those pull-ups when he can elevate around the elbow. He's got 13 already. KCP coming off the stagger. Does a great job kind of changing his speeds to fly off those things. Not as skilled typically off the dribble, but nice move to free himself for 3. A little bit off, and now here's where you're really in trouble. Bam, pushing in transition, finds Ariza wide open, corner 3. He's off. He hasn't given Miami much except for the first couple minutes. Nice. Oh, man. KCP just wildly lost the ball on a wide open layup. Oladipo, good job looking ahead to find Bam, who's going to get tripped up by Matthews, I believe. You see Duncan Robinson's trying to hedge that, show that to avoid a switch, and I don't know if KCP just thought he had to rush that up much quicker with his left hand, but the ball kind of just flew out of there. Again, HOTMIC, hotmic.io, code SCOUT, all caps, or just click the link on my most recent tweet to join the room directly. Cleared side. Ice. They ice the side pick and roll, which gives Bam the open pocket jumper. Again, been nailing that shot all night. That one in and out. Schroeder playing early drag with Drummond. Really aggressive. You see again the Heat end up switching that, and then great job fronting by Oladipo. Take away the post up from Drummond. High motor. Oladipo's going to catch it in the corner. Drummond off him and is going to shoot it right over him. Too easy. That's the stuff that Drummond's got to clean up. You can't have a hand down and be that far off. A solid shooter in the corner. Here's this triple play. Second option out of that could have been the triple for KCP, but that time they go right into the handoff with the single over there. Wesley Matthews Offensive rebound, kick out three is no good, and Miami starting to play their kind of basketball again. Pistol action here. Jimmy, step up, does a great job twisting it back to the middle, gets away with a little hook of Drummond, but keeps probing, keeps Nash dribbling. Duncan Robinson a little bit off from the corner. Schroeder, he's blindingly fast, as you can see. Races the ball up the court, but probably dealing with, again, guys that are pretty tired playing with him tonight. Drummond, nice finish off the glass. Good extra pass by Schroeder. Turning down a decent look from three to find Drummond on the duck in. Butler, side pick and roll, gets downhill. Great shot fake, pivot, finish. Does a great job showing the ball and then stepping through once the defender goes for that little fake. And yeah, Schroeder's having a lot of trouble handling that kind of trap, that kind of aggressive pick and roll coverage. That's what Rondo, despite being around the same size, just was so tremendous at making the quick pass, making the perfect read out of those situations. Schroeder is really letting all those hands bother him, is not making good reads out of that trap, and Miami's been able to neutralize that pick and roll a little bit. See Spo trying to call out what he wants here. Looks a little confusion, but Precious in the game sets that step up for Jimmy, who lost it a little but got some contact, and we'll get some free throws out of it. Interesting. No Precious in the first half. I guess they figure with Bam having to sit down for a bit, they needed a big body to keep on Drummond, so that's why you stay ready. Never know when your number is going to be called. I don't know if you could hear what Jimmy said there, but it was not a very nice word. Jimmy knocks down the second. 4-point game, 7:46 to go in the third. Schroeder trying to put guys in the right spots. Simple actions for the Lakers. Stagger away. KCP, good job by Precious. Show a presence coming off. Take away the quick hitter they were looking for, as Drummond's going to drive it and go right into Precious's body for the free throws. You see Jimmy trying to tell him verticality. It's like Precious was doing it a little bit, but looked like he got a little Drummond's body first. Not an easy job coming in and guarding a big like Andre Drummond. Oh, I missed another trivia question. I can't answer this one. Still Lakers over under. Let's guess. Darn it, I would have said over. Can't keep up with all these questions. Jimmy. Yeah, you don't even really need a screen for him there. There's no way Markieff Morris can stay in front of him. He certainly can't stay in front of Oladipo either. Kind of just good ball moving by Miami, and Oladipo was able to catch it quickly with Markieff. Supposed to have kind of been in that area to pick him up and got totally blown by. Got away with a little travel there too, but he's going to face up Oladipo and now go to a back down. Great defense by Miami. That's what you got Ariza for, and he's going to finish also in transition. 68-62. Good to see Caruso back in action as the Lakers trying to stay afloat here. I gotta teach Drummond the spin out lob, the thing that Rondo loved to pass, and obviously, Dwight got so many of, AD got so many of last year. Drummond certainly would be a good candidate to get that as well. It's a good read, when you got a small switched onto him, particularly smalls who are trying to front him in the post. Just spin off, lob it up high, and go get you a dunk. Easy money that way. Appreciate you guys again. HOTMIC app, promo code SCOUT, all caps, 100% free. Download, join, chat, and play. See if you can win these trivia contests, which will be going on the rest of the season, I believe. A whole bunch of games. We're going to have cash giveaways on HOTMIC. So definitely got to make sure you download it so you can win you $100 at some point. Appreciate you guys being here. If you have any questions, you're free to send them in the HOTMIC chat room. Raptors are in the sunken place all season, down almost 20 in the fourth quarter. The Bulls, Cavs up 65-61 at halftime over the Thunder. Mavs up to off to an early lead against Milwaukee, and then we've got the 3 late games coming. Clippers Suns on TNT should be a pretty good one, although Suns definitely going to be pretty worn down from a overtime thriller last night against Utah. Utah also back in action against Portland. That probably be a better game because tired Utah against not tired Portland. I don't think they played yesterday, did they? Should be a pretty good matchup. All right, welcome back. Schroeder shooting 2. Chance to pull the Lakers back within 4. That's a wild stat line. 1 point, minus says. Not typically a pass-first guy, but they have been, trapping him on pick and rolls, so it has been hard for him to get many clean looks, but he's had some decent looks that he's passed up and just trying to get others involved. Precious coming to set the high ball screen for Jimmy. Didn't get a great angle on it. It's kind of got to still learn the nuances of screening and setting it at the right angle, which I'm sure Jimmy's trying to help him with, but Miami already in the bonus 6 minutes into the third. Maybe you slow down scoring in the NBA a little bit by pushing the bonus back. That's an idea you don't hear talked about as much. But, teams are in the bonus, so 6 minutes left in the quarter. Like, everybody talks about all the threes, but, do you deserve free throws for this? Like a little touch foul on the perimeter and you're shooting 2 with 6 minutes to go in the third? I don't know. Maybe they need to raise how many it takes to get into the bonus. Let me know. You guys have any thoughts on that? Good hedge by Duncan Robinson. Well executed. Caruso coming back to set it again. Let's see. Duncan stayed a little bit long that time, but good rotation by Ariza. Smart defender. Caruso drifting. Schroeder, good job finding him late. It was a 22 seconds of great defense for Miami until the very end. And Schroeder, I believe, gets his 10th assist on a nice drift to Caruso. Precious coming to set that angled one for Oladipo, who gets to his spot and rises up. Schroeder's going to get Precious for a little foul, too. Does Miami have, what was that, the plexiglass up there? They got hockey game type. It's interesting style. 70-67 Heat, 5:20 to go in the third. Pin downs both sides. Interesting. Simultaneous pin downs. Interesting action. Schroeder attacking the baseline. Wow. Man, looks like he almost went out of bounds. And Caruso tried to fling it up to. Ooh, Precious got away with a walk. Extra step, but no call. 72-67 Heat. Schroeder coming off. Great ball movement. Caruso, extra pass, corner pocket. KCP, 3. Nice ball movement by the Lakers. 72-70 Heat lead in a good one. Good back and forth battle. Oladipo is going to kick it, I believe, off him. Yeah, out of bounds. Sorry, I looked down for a second. I got to see the replay again, but see, trying to avoid switching Robinson onto Schroeder. That's why they got him in a hedge. But something's going to be open usually as Precious comes up with it, and Spo yelling at him, come on, dribble, get the ball down the court. Let's get it to the point guard, though. He's going to come off double side, and Precious got behind the defense. Oladipo, wow, that's a foul, man. I don't know how you don't call that. Precious, again, is smart vet move by Schroeder, just stopping on a dime as Precious full speed behind him, knocks him over. Precious would like a word with the official. And Spo is not happy about it, probably also because Oladipo definitely looked like he got fouled on the finish. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Spo tech relatively soon, especially night where his team's energy's been a little hit and miss. Sometimes you take a strategic one here, kind of going into a fourth of a game you know were expected, at least by Vegas, to kind of dominate. The Lakers so undermanned. Kyle Kuzma late scratch. Dragic pocket pass, bam, a little bump on the finish. Lakers not happy with the call, but Bam will get a couple free throws. Yeah, Drummond just a little body, not much, but a little body isn't just enough to knock a guy off his path, and it's a foul. flat free throw by Bam there. 73-72 Heat. 3:40 in the third. Again, wide pin downs both ways. Kind of simple, old school action, I guess. What you do again when you are down so many guys and have dudes in the lineup that haven't had a practice. You got to come help here. Yeah, Harrell, good job coming to get it out of his hands. Oladipo on the catch and shoot. Good ball movement again from Miami, and Oladipo having his best game, I would say, as a Heat. 16 for Vic so far. Wow, that's a interesting call. Like to see that one again. Harrell might have a case. KCP doing a good job getting into Duncan Robinson's body. Shoots the gap late. Wow. Got into Duncan's airspace just a little bit. Like he undercut him. So shooting foul, and he knocks down the threes. So chance for a 4-point play. Looks like KCP had his hand up and was admitting that he fouled him. So Duncan, it's just amazing footwork to make that shot too. Getting 3 free throws would have been plenty, but knock down that shot is incredible. That little space. Again, HOTMIC app promo code SCOUT all caps, 100% free. Live chat and hear my call for plenty of games all season long.
Kevin. He's so stubborn. Just my swimming solo.
That's pretty good. He's pretty good at that shooting thing. Ben McLemore also typically is, but Lakers haven't been able to get him many looks tonight. Ooh, a little interesting pistol wrinkle there to kind of run McLemore down to right under the rim and then have him come back off a pin down. Good ATO by Vogel, but McKinney is going to miss the floater. Oh, Harrell, go take Bam. Everybody leaving the ball in transition, making all the youth coaches really mad. Understandably. Harrell playing out a delay type. KCP coming off, rising, firing. That's, how the Lakers have to play tonight. You got to have your role players step up, take shots they probably wouldn't take with Bron and AD in the lineup, but shows you how good everybody in the league is. KCP's got 20. Great aggressive defense by the Lakers, and KCP looked like he took off a little too early maybe, but he's able to hang in the air and finish. Still a really damn good athlete. Been doing this a long time, but nice pinch post action for Bam there is finding Dragic as his man rode over the top of the screen. Ariza blows a little finish and sulks about it for a second, but he able to get back okay in transition. Caruso, great job getting to the middle. Looked like that ball might have been out of bounds. But it's going to stay with the Lakers. Harrell lost the handle on the finish, but Caruso, great job. Deep corner pick and roll, attacking that middle and finding that pocket pass, calling out the baseline play fist here. Harrell and Pam having a little conversation here. Looks like just a simple screen-to-screener action there for McLemore. There you go. First points as a Laker, right? Nice simple screen-to-screener action there. Ooh, that looked almost illegal from Bam, but a lot of contact going on. Refs letting them play a little bit here. Ooh, Lakers swarming defensively. It's their identity. They do it with defense. Wow. McKinney, tough finish. Looked like got a little contact too. Nice long reach and finish. 80 up, 42 seconds. Heat try to go pretty quickly here to get a 2-for-1, and Bam, offensive, I believe. Yeah, kind of rolled his defender. A lot of stuff going on the last couple times. He's been setting ball screens. Ref's got to sort that out a little bit. Oh my God, I'm terrible. I missed so many of these questions. I'm so far down the leaderboard. Oh, I'm tied with Coach Nick. That's brutal. No. I think the score's right. That was not a 3, but weren't they down 2? Yeah, I think it's 80 all, but clearly a 2 by McLemore. LA gets a 2-for-1. So much contact on the screen. Precious. Good hard roll there. And finish on the foul. 82-80 Miami. Trying to go into the fourth with a little lead. That was almost an illegal screen, too. Guys are not doing a great job timing their screens, making sure to give the defender a step. A lot of these have been borderline illegal, but refs aren't going to call all of them. So the lesson here, I guess, is do what you can get away with. The Lakers hold for the last shot here. Probably just do something simple like target a matchup as Schroeder splits and flung it to McKinney, who he thought would be in the corner, and he's no longer there. Schroeder's not thrilled about. But these are the things that happen when you got guys that normally don't play in the rotation. Kenny maybe trying to do a little too much instead of just staying there. Sometimes guys always want to get out of the corner for some reason. Just stay there. The ball will find you. You're there for a reason. Tough. Jimmy, step back. Lucky. Lakers would have been a huge, huge shot. Put them up 6. But 3-point game going into the fourth. Awesome battle so far. Appreciate you guys joining again. HOTMIC app, hotmic.io, code SCOUT, all caps. Free download. Everything's free about it. Come join us for the fourth quarter on there. Be right back after this commercial. All right, let's see what Spo has to start the fourth. Tyler Hero setting. Ooh, Hero set a pin down for Dragic. Looks like didn't execute it all that well. Maybe partially function. Precious being out there for a long time. Hero, man, that's tough when you, again, play good defense. 20 seconds or so for the Lakers, and actually played good defense the whole possession, but tough contested 3 for Hero. Little weave type here for the Lakers. Is baseline little hammer play from McLemore, who hits the side of the backboard. Spo trying to get guys to race it up the floor and kind of go for the kill here. That was a nice little baseline drive play there for Schroeder to attack and get McLemore drifting off that hammer screen, but clanked the three pretty badly. Precious knocks down the free throw. His name's Precious. My fiance is very confused. His first name is Precious. Knocks down both. 88-80 Heat lead. Starting to get some separation here. Bam's got 4 fouls, so that's why he's been out for quite some time. Harrell getting doubled. Got to find somebody to get rid of it. And Schroeder, I don't know how they still have 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ooh, tough. Long two. McKinney, he'll live with that shot, but much needed. LA kind of get a prayer in, even up a little bit for a tough shot hero hit. See Jimmy. Point Jimmy is the other point guard type for Miami on a team that, again, doesn't have a ton of true points. Iguodala can do it a little bit too. Spot up 3 for him is off. Caruso push it. See if the Lakers can get something out of transition. Obviously don't have many, set plays you can call tonight with such a haphazard lineup in. McLemore traditionally not a great ball handler, passer type. Guys having to do a little bit too much tonight. Same play. That was that screener action again for McLemore, but that time he tried to back cut it to the rim, and good help at the basket by Miami, knocking it off LA to get a big possession. Pistol type. Schroeder trying to keep it iced. Jimmy, he's just automatic on those 10, 11 footers, whatever. I mean, he just rises up and knocks him down all the time, consistently. That's the shot he's got in the playoffs that makes him so freaking tough when Giannis is jacking up threes and, so many guys walling him up, can't get in the paint. So you got to be able to have a shot like that. And that's what Jimmy does. Mark said that's the problem with Trez when it's playoff time. He's going to be solely targeted in pick and roll actions. Yeah, it's certainly, not the best pick and roll defender in the league, not the best defensive rebounder in the league. I don't know. Sometimes I think he gets a little bit too negative of a rap with that stuff. Like at least to the eye test, I don't think he's as bad as most seem to think. But I think he was a little bit of a scapegoat for the Clippers. I don't think he. They had plenty of problems last season, and he kind of took the fall for them. But yeah, definitely plays higher motor offensively than he does defensively. Definitely like to see that change if you're Frank Vogel, and wish you can get back a little bit to. Feels like a couple years ago he was more of a guy that took a ton of charges and just played with frantic energy, starting on defense. Now it seems like he's cares a little bit too much about his own touches, his own offense. Tends to be the thing guys feel like they need to do to get paid or whatever. But sometimes they kind of forget who they are, and you can become a max type player if you consistently just rebounded and ran and rolled and defended the rim and took charges. Plenty of teams would be lining up to pay for that. But definitely hurt his rep, with the Clippers playoff performance. Ends up only getting a 1-year deal from the Lakers, basically, right? And making $9 million or whatever, and we'll see what the next contract he gets is. But so far, probably looking to be relatively similar to what he's at now. So we'll see. Charlotte would be interesting. I agree. All right, Lakers need a bucket after the timeout. Tried to get Matthews a little slip. Well defended so far by Miami. Matthews, big bodying, Precious coming over. Big block, and the Lakers lose it out of bounds. Great defense by Miami. First round pick, giving them big energy, playing a long stretch of minutes for Bam after not playing in the first half at all. Good job being ready when your time comes. Jimmy got the switch on the pistol flare there. He's got Trez matched up on him. See if they can exploit that. They kind of do, causing some confusion on the pick and roll. And my God, the Lakers almost didn't even come up with that ball. It's very lethargic basketball from them after 3 really good quarters. Energy. Been bad to start this one. 90-82 Heat lead. They're going to Iverson loop Schroeder over the top again. Like that play for him. And man, he just again has trouble with size in the pick and roll. That time Precious definitely didn't travel, but yeah, he's missing a whole bunch of easy ones at the rim. Good energy still. Ooh, Wes got to shoot that one. Looks Harrell trying to duck in, wanting the ball. Schroeder's passing up open threes. He's wide open coming off that ball screen. Markieff hits the leaner in the paint. I don't think that's a goaltend. I think that's 2 shots, which the refs seem to agree with. Precious had a tremendous stretch. Been in for like 12 minutes. Misses both. Lakers chance to make it a 1-possession game. Same type action for Schroeder. Nash probes along the baseline. Good disciplined closeouts by the Heat, but helped off Schroeder for a second. Good open look. Drummond's got to come up with that ball. He looks like his elbow went dead or something. Jimmy backing down. KCP. Schroeder's going to stunt at him, come and help. Drummond will live with Precious touching the ball in the post for a second. As Jimmy drives to his right, finds Dragic. What in the world? Did what just happened? Was that definitely in? I guess it was definitely in. I mean, the ball could have, gone halfway down and then bounced out. It's the kind of goofy crap that what is Drummond doing? Like, that's just no reason for that. It's the stuff JaVale used to do, and then that god awful pass. Ugh. Ugh. Ugly basketball right now. Schroeder, again, no confidence in his shot tonight. Good job attacking downhill, and Drummond slips and falls trying to pick him up, and you got guys falling all over the place. Again, if you're on YouTube, you're 30, 40 seconds behind, not synced up. Get on HOTMIC so you can sync up and have my call live. Got a live chat. Chance to win $100 cash all season long. Rest of the season, we'll be doing a bunch of watch parties with that cash giveaway. See, there's a Mark high on the leaderboard, but I don't think it's you, Mark, huh? Different Mark? Mark A? I wish it was Mark W. Next time, get you a win. Because if you win, I win too. So I gotta help you next time too. You gotta help me make sure I don't miss any of the questions because I missed too many of them. 6-point game, 92-86, 7:10 to go in the fourth. DHO Hero rescreen, angle pick and roll, in and out dribble, great pass. Dragic, Oladipo attacking the closeout. Nice ball movement, but wow, great flying around. Great defense in the Lakers. That was a good offensive possession. What is going on? It's unclear, I guess, if they were going to call that 24-second or not. It looked like right on that borderline of if you whistle it or not, which isn't always that clear cut. All right, Lakers need a score. 92-86, 6:53 go in the fourth. What can you go to? Not many things against this set Miami defense have worked very well tonight. Caruso, double drag, finds Matthews. Thought should have probably taken the first one. Caruso, spot up, decent look, but in and out. Oladipo playing high ball screen. Finds Iguodala. That's a huge shot, and it's off. Lakers still hanging around. 6-point game. Low scoring game turned into. Drummond, you see, always occupying that post. Be nice if he sprinted into a ball screen, set a good one. Nice cross court pass, skip pass. Great find by Caruso. That right hand cross court skip to KCP in the corner pocket. That's good things happen when Drummond comes, sets a good ball screen. Great pass by Alex Caruso. Make it a one possession game, just like that. Should be down for a good finish. HOTMIC app, promo code SCOUT. All caps. Appreciate you guys joining me. Cavs blowing out the Thunder. With the Thunder down 20-something to Cleveland. That's about the story of the state of the team they're throwing out now. Dallas, Milwaukee, pretty much even near halftime. Bulls end up beating Toronto by 9. KCP has been balling 92-89. Heat, 6 minutes to go. Spo time. Oladipo off of Chicago action. Gets trapped. Illegal defense. Wow. That's tough. Definitely tolerate maybe one of those early game, but 6 minutes left in a one possession game, not the time. Be great if they showed like a replay once so we could ever try to find out if it was a good call. That is Markeith. Ooh, Vic on the back cut. Great execution. And hopefully he's not hurt. Looked like he went grabbing that knee, which is always shaky for him. Same action there. Wow. Got KCP drifting to the corner, open for a second. Trying to jab Duncan off of him, and Duncan's going to instead knock the ball off of KCP. Tried to set up a little step up again. Caruso, Drummond. Hopefully that right kneecap's okay. Oh, God. Jeez. Poor guy. Seven, turned around his career totally, and goes from being a decent bench player to all-star level player in Indy, and ever since he's in leg injuries, knee injuries, things he's had, never been the same. Not good timing either. Hopefully just something. I don't know. Doesn't look good. Oh, that's offensive. That's not legal. You called it? It looked like he was a little reluctant to call it, but KCP down on the floor screaming. You can't pivot like that. Took him out with the pivot. Can't do that. Markeith slipping out of the pick and roll. A little ghost screen. Man, big shot. Looks down the open pop three. Huge one possession game again. 95-92. 5 minutes to go. Jimmy, bam. High pick and roll. Bread and butter. Lakers switch it. Ken Drummond guard Jimmy. Pull up. Whew. Told you, it doesn't miss those. Mid-range killer. Drummond posting up Bam. I don't know why you'd even come double that if you're the Heat. Gives up a decent look from three. Would have just played that straight up, but sometimes better be lucky than good. Markeith's got to get out of the paint again. He's so bad defensively. My God. Hero. Easy money. Gave him a big 3, but he gives back almost everything defensively. 99-92, Miami, 4:08 to go. It's just, I mean, Drummond didn't even really do anything poorly here. Just 18 feet, lift up. Don't do that. Lakers need a bucket badly. What do they go to? Try to slip Morris again. Ends up going to Schroeder. I pick and roll with Drummond. Races to the rim. Schroeder's so quick getting there. Even against a pretty good defender, and Bam, just so fast. So good at getting the ball quickly to the backboard. His first made field goal of the night, despite 14 assists. Here's that play, actually. I believe I posted on Twitter today. It's looking for that Duncan Robinson slip again. That time, you got a piece of that. Morris, best defense he's played tonight. Schroeder got to attack Iguodala. He wants the ball back. Give him the ball back. Yeah, you don't need a screen. Get out of there. Well, I guess you'll take Duncan switched on you too. Duncan fouls him. And Lakers not on the penalty, I don't believe yet. Yeah, that was good defense. Zipper, high ball screen. Heat switching everything now. Schroeder attacking. Off the glass, no good. Drummond, big rebound, big kick out. Morris, 3, no. Man, 2 good looks. Ken Morris guard Jimmy Butler. Let's see. That's a weak side action, and then, ooh, wow. Pin in Duncan Robinson. Good screen by Jimmy, I think. I didn't see who set the screen, but Schroeder got clobbered, thought he was fouled, but that might do it. Huge. Great footwork shot from Duncan Robinson. That was a great opportunity to get Markieff pretty much a lob dunk, but terrible pass. KCP, nice corner drift. Heat knock it out of bounds. We'll stay with the Lakers. So he set that flare, yeah, and then Jimmy pinned in on him. Great execution. Markieff in the post, right shoulder fadeaways. Nowhere close, and he's going to get teed up. He sprints to the ref. He's got to calm down. He's done. Yep. He's gone. He's going to get more than gone soon if his teammate doesn't get him off the floor because he's livid with the refs and costing his team 2 free throws now. What's better than spending money in a strip club? Credit. It's a Jay-Z lyric. My fiance is very confused. Stop talking about me. Hero, bam, angle pick and roll, throws it away, but gets a charge before that. Good take by Caruso. 10-point game. Need a 3 basically to have a prayer. Not much contact. Probably not called unless you're down 10 late game, but take what you can get there. So it looks like he's 45 running down the floor. Nice pass by KCP. Wes Matthews, corner pocket. Can't allow that. It's the shot that only shot that can hurt you, but easier said than done. Probably overreact a little bit to, certainly got to contain KCP coming off the stagger for 3, but once he puts it down inside the line, you got to stay home. Wow, illegal screen. Vogel working the refs. Nice job getting that call there. Lakers still alive. Nice. Great replay. We didn't get to see Wesley Matthews pitch and catch. KCP coming off the pin. Dog cameo. Drummond. Oh my God. That's not the shot the Lakers wanted, I don't think. Yeah, it's trying to do a little too much. Great slip by Bam. I think he kind of just set a little flare and then defense overextended to shooter coming off. So slipped it to the rim. Got fouled. No, by Caruso or Drummond, maybe both. Now they'll get a chance to put the icing on the cake. As Bam is going to make it a 9-point game still by missing the free throw. You need to go faster than this if you're the Lakers, and you need to shoot a 3. Neither of which are going great right now, but Wesley Matthews is going to, oh my God, that looked like good D. Miami right away is going to turn to the bench, look at it, challenge it. We'll see. That might not be a foul. I would definitely challenge that. Oh, what in the world? Oh my God, I was attacked viciously. Live television, folks. Oh, we need that instant replay. The dog and the cat are fighting. He's over there. Don't get me, get him. They are fighting all day. No foul. Makes it a jump for some reason. Shooter's just got to shoot it. Man, they're not even guarding him from three. How do you keep passing up? He's passing up so many shots. Animals are weird. Another timeout. Oh my God. Let's see if we can get the instant replay on my being attacked viciously by a dog. Let's see if we have this on. Running back the film. All right, need three. What do you got, Lakers? Loop for Schroeder. Really trying to get KCP off. Good look. Good execution. That's how you do it. Well executed by the Lakers, but now you got a foul. Yeah, wasting a lot of time. I guess figure that they absolutely need a steal, and oh man, KCP, Jimmy, you're gonna bang noses or something. That's just an incredibly difficult shot that should give you appreciation for how freaking good these guys are. A lot of different footwork shots you need, and just had to work so hard for every shot he's gotten tonight. Eight-point game, Miami coming right down to the wire with the spread, keeping it exciting. If you bet the Lakers, probably still in luck here. Looking at the Vegas rundown real quick, because, best case, you get a three here, make it five, whatever. You're clearly good. Worst case, you miss and foul, and, I think 9.5 was the final spread, so then you'd definitely be sweating, but, also a good chance that if you miss down 8 with 15 or less seconds left, might just call it a day and say we'll take our 8-point loss, and Lakers bettors would be very happy. Trying to do a little too much. Let's see if we can see the instant replay of. Still looking. Kind of just set a little flare, and the defense overextended. So shooter coming off, so slipped it to the rim. Foul, so or maybe both. I'll get a chance to put the icing on the cap. Well, an airballed 3, I guess. So that makes a 6-point game. So now we are going to foul, but again, that's good for. Ooh, man! If Drummond hadn't fouled, Jimmy was in danger of losing that ball or turning it over or whatever. Ban is going to make it a 9-point game still. By missing the free throw. You need to go faster than this if you're the Lakers, or you need to shoot the 3. Which are going great right now. Wesley Matthews is going to, oh my God, like good D. Miami right away is going to start to the bench and look at it, challenge it, see. Challenge that. Okay, let's watch that again. All right, 8-point game. Lakers going to take a layup, and now they'll probably let it go. Yeah, there you go. You win, Lakers bettors. Nice job. Thanks for watching with me. Fun game. Heat pull it out. 110-104. More exciting probably than you would have thought for undermanned Lakers squad, but get a lot of production out of KCP. Decent showing from Drummond. A lot of assists from Schroeder. And yeah, decent performance. Wesley Matthews, Markieff, some big shots, and then a big blow up. Precious, good minutes off the bench in spot duty for the Heat. 7 points, 5 rebounds. Tyler Hero had 15 off the bench. Jimmy, mid-range killer, 28. And yeah, that's all pretty much that's worth noting, except Oladipo, 18, had a great game, and hopefully he's all right because he deserves to be. Appreciate you guys watching. HOTMIC app, promo code SCOUT, all caps, all free. Big cash giveaways the rest of the season. Calling games all season long. Appreciate you guys joining me, and we'll see you next time.